the fun never falters. A Yorkshire guide wilts under the New Mexico sun, as he shares the warmth with the story begun.
Under golden skies, the tales take flight. Yorkie's ready with a sparkle in his eyes. Fantasy, sci-fi, or a modern twist, each tale's a treasure, none to be missed. From rolling hills to haunted towns, epic quests where legends abound. Heroes rise or stumble and fall, but Yorkie's here to see it all. With each new game, a door swings wide. Step through with Yorkie as your guide. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. Point-and-click tales where puzzles unfold, episodic journeys with stories bold. Visual novels rich with choice, F&B scenes where actors voice. Role-playing quests where fates entwine, strategy games with plots that shine. Narrative games where the plot runs deep. In Yorkie's stream the stories leap. No matter the genre, the tale's the key. In Yorkie's world, it's all about the story. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return.
Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fade.
Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. Pulling lost to mysteries grand, to moral choices that guide your hand. Political intrigue or personal strife, the games explore the depths of life. From epic battles to a quiet chat, these stories cover all of that. In Yorkie's stream, the topics range. Each adventure brings something strange. With every theme, new doors ignite. In Yorkie's world, the tales take flight. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. As each tale ends, a vote takes place on his YouTube community page. The viewers decide what's next in line for the tales we'll share in this grand design. From epic quests to quiet nights, we'll find new ways to reach new heights. Yorkie's here, so don't delay. Another adventure's on its way. With every vote, a new game begins. In Yorkie's world, adventure wins. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. Through every turn, there's so much more we've yet to learn. In every choice, in every path, there's magic found. In every laugh, the stories weave, the moments blend. With Yorkie here, the fun won't end. The journey's long, the road's not straight, but side by side we'll celebrate. With every game, new bonds are made. Characters live where memories fade. Journeys shared, both near and far. These tales connect us like a guiding star. In every choice, in every play, new paths are forged along the way. So join us now, the time is near for another adventure full of cheer. In Yorkie's hands, the stories shine. Adventure waits for all in line. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. So join us again, don't miss a beat. Yorkie's channel is the place to meet. With stories fresh and games so bright, we'll chase the day into the night.
It's Yorkie Plays, and the streams going live, with coffee in hand and adventures to dive. In Final Fantasy 16 we'll battle on screen, so stick around, it's time to thrive. The land of Valistia, where crystals glow, a world full of strife, where empires grow. Dominance clash, their power untamed. In a fight for survival, their lives are claimed. With Clive on a quest, revenge is his call. Will he rise above, or will darkness fall? The stakes are high, the journey is grim, but heroes emerge when the light grows dim. Yorkie Plays, it's an epic quest. Battles and laughs, I'll give you my best. From victory sweet to fails that sting, afternoon adventures, let's do this thing. The icons awaken, their power untold. Gods of destruction, both fiery and cold. Phoenix and Ifrit light up the skies, as kingdoms crumble and destinies collide. Magic and mystery shape our fate. In this world of chaos, it's never too late. The journey is tough, but I'll see it through, with coffee in hand and with all of you. Yorkie Plays, it's an epic quest. Battles and laughs, I'll give you my best. From victory sweet to fails that sting, afternoon adventures, let's do this thing. The outlaws arise, defying the crown. In the shadows they fight to tear tyrants down. Sid's crew gathers, a rebel's embrace, hoping for freedom in a ruthless place. Together we'll face what the future may bring, and challenge the power of the crystal's reign. Through allies and foes we march on ahead, no turning back, no fear, no dread. Yorkie Plays, it's an epic quest. Battles and laughs, I'll give you my best. From victory sweet to fails that sting, afternoon adventures, let's do this thing. Now I know you're all counting my fails, each death and mistake that derails. But Yorkie's determined, I won't be outdone, even if this fight takes me till kingdom come. Come! The final horizon, the story's last stand. Will Clive find peace in this fractured land? and by scars. With courage in hand, we'll finish the fight and bring back the dawn to the endless night. The journey concludes, but the memories remain. Together we've triumphed through joy and pain. Yorkie plays, it's an epic quest. Battles and laughs, I'll give you my best. From victory sweet to fails that sting, afternoon adventure, let's do this thing. Thanks for watching this Brit on his quest, through fails and through wins, so I try my best. Hit like, leave a sub, join this gaming hub, and I'll see you next time for the rest.
Alright there, it's your old mate Yorkie here. As we end the old year, let's return for some afternoon adventures in Final Fantasy XVI. And hope the new year is better than we might think it would be. Things are a bit of a mess here, let alone in real life. Even in the game. I don't remember exactly, I'm trying to catch up. But yeah, aid Isabel in finding Tatian. Speak with Berenice.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired of us.
It's not that. Excuse me, you there?
Yes, you.
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate
right.
of the dames?
Been heard
Might
by
I
the
trouble
dame.
you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded,
No,
of course.
this was a creep, wasn't it?
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
You know, we'll take it. I'm not sure he's a good guy or not. But
Why
we'll
not?
take it.
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not.
Yeah, right.
Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
That sounds questionable. That sounds very questionable. Materials, curiosities. Small sack stuffed with pulse bursting with an aromatic potpourri, citrus peel, flower petals. Blind certain to secure the audience. Okay, yeah. Key items, heavy purse. Don't know. A bit concerned as to what this might be. But we'll take it. We'll see what we can do.
If the right
Reds, whites, ales, meads, ciders, perries, murrays. Well, how about a plum?
What did you say was in these pies again?
I
Don't
warn you
lick
now.
monger.
I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming.
Her attitude makes me
Alright.
less like
Quickly now,
Etienne,
before the
like
guards
Etienne even
notice.
less.
That isn't a burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers.
Is it?
The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
Hey, Juice! Happy New Year! Young sir. I'm 57, you young whippersnapper. I ain't been young for a long time. From the juice of the future. Indeed! My boy down in Aussie there. My boy down under.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
Yeah, their attitude is not making me happy with Etienne. Not sure what's going on, but we'll take care of it.
This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false,
You'll do
I
what?
can always take it back.
you will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue.
You're lucky I don't
You
cut
do
off your
that to
insolent
any
head.
man, I would see you clapped in chains.
Although it wouldn't be wise here.
Take it and get out of my sight.
I mean, I am only accepted in this place because
Cigars.
I'm thought to be owned by the
Those
by the dame.
cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
So any plans for
I
New
have a
Year,
delivery
Juice?
from
You
Etienne.
didn't just call in, pop out.
Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while, at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it.
Hey, he's apologised. I'm okay with that.
You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Working,
Perfume,
yeah.
cigars and spirits. Has
Because
expensive taste. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them?
good
I
times never
suppose there's
stop.
only one way to find out.
Right.
It all smells so delightful.
Fresh fish!
Yeah, if I remember rightly, you run your own business, don't you, Juice?
there.
I know you've never said what it is, but I seem to recall you said that. Keeping a business profitable takes a lot of doing.
That's the day done then.
How about the
Need not remind me.
Ah, you have returned.
I have.
I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
I hope so.
You don't say. And would she be pleased
cleaning
to learn
company.
what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards.
Yeah, I ain't gonna stumble, mate.
After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments.
Yeah.
Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Well said.
Indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Well, let's hope so. Because if you're lying to me, I'm not going to be happy with you. They want behind the want behind the wall. I got 1,000. Some steel, silk, some bloody hide. Not bad. Well, I guess you people always get things dirty. I'm not sure what you clean, but always be in need of cleaning.
These crystals here are for citizens only.
Yeah, yeah.
It's none for the likes of you.
Yeah, I know. Us branded just aren't anything, are we?
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
That's enough for today, Branded.
They're looking sick. That's not good. Let's get pedal to the metal and head out. Oh, we got a wolf. Silly boy!
Get him! Sick him, Torgal! Sick him, Torgal! Sick him, Torgal! Get him, boy!
Didn't even need to use any special abilities. Got someone up here who needs help.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores.
Chloe, I'm afraid Matt got her killed.
I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She has blue hair, she's got attitude. Oh, different Chloe.
She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost.
She might be dead.
Oh, she must be starving too.
Domestic and business cleaning, cool.
She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search.
Yeah, it is.
With little luck, someone might have seen her.
How do they expect us to finish the harvest when the ones the capital sends?
Let's have a look. Inquire about Chloe down here.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners.
Oh, you need
Why
a
should I
spank.
help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill.
All right.
That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
Yeah, well,
The windmill.
about children being old enough to know better.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
I know she's not an enemy and I can't attack her, but she deserves it.
Chloe?
Well, that's not got white hair.
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job?
No, that's something that's
I
her or
hope they
dead.
don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
Chloe's your pet branded, isn't she?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home.
Yet she's not
Chloe?
going better.
Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic.
Oh,
You
someone.
were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true.
Yeah, well, face the truth, girl, and grow the hell up.
And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
Yeah, I'm sure your dad said a lot of shit.
Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Yeah, you have a good cry, lass. And try not to let your daddy brainwash you any further.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here. Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
All right.
Weren't
Let's
expecting
look at the
anyone
trader.
branded until the new moon. You don't.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. Oh, what is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one.
Okay.
But although it was an antique, it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and
course he
was
did.
quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything.
Well, if you get a chance to
Be
let her know you're
sure
helpful.
and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful, I mean.
No, she's not
most
lying.
helpful.
Alright, out we go. Another pack of wolves over here.
It smells of death here, Torgal.
Yeah, it looks like they might be eating something.
We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Be sick of Torgal. Over here. So, get him. Sick of Torgal. It's over. It's over. You know what to do, boy.
They don't.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman.
Yeah, that
Well, the
don't look.
wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
Well, the wolves weren't the ones who killed them. What's this?
So
comb?
it is you,
Tatian. Yes.
Tatian.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
Yeah.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the Dame.
Mm-hmm.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh?
Indeed.
He might not be rotting on a hill.
No, may she.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Yeah.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss.
Oh well.
When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Fair enough.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I will.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
If it was a message that needed.
There we go.
You are still in one piece, I see.
I am.
You will
She's
be
not.
pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
I did. What's left of her?
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I wouldn't think so.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
The weathered comb.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army.
Okay.
According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions?
That's a full-on war.
This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd
Or
say the
abandonment,
Emperor
yeah.
planned to abandon the capital.
Just not keeping any
But
back.
that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will.
You too, Isabel.
And thank you again.
What do you want?
I don't think there's anything I really need to take. You're going to be selling.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Oh, shut up. Sounds like some kind of combat music, doesn't it? There's something we're going to pick up there. Jill, I think it was.
Any trouble on the way?
Sid and
None
Jill.
worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, The deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
The pleasure houses of Oriflamme.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a...
brothel?
Brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
Well, more
So
privacy.
then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the
That's
Empire's
a
armor?
pretty good question.
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before.
Yeah, it didn't work though, did
I
it?
may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools.
And
And
most
the most
yeah,
dangerous.
makes sense.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Because they're in charge at the moment.
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them.
There are some really good bosses.
This isn't a battle you
Some
can
really
win
good
with
nobles, I'm
words.
sure.
Believe me, I've
There's lots of
tried.
scumbags out there too.
Nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
Might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain.
Makes sense, I
First,
suppose.
we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Okay, so we are heading right in. Well, there is this. think we're going to go right in. Ah, no. Let's see if there's anything else first. What's over here? Nearby activities. Let's go to Martha's Rest then first. Over there.
The tavern. It's done for. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help
Yep.
us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but... Oh, please help them.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count.
Probably
They
quite a
looked
lot.
nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
Ha! Golden Stables my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers.
Just the two of you? You're not in a good place, are you?
That's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it? Get him, lads. I want that plate.
Let's get this over with.
Sick of Torgal.
Smooth as a baby's ass. Well, not that I've checked any of them, of course I wouldn't know.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby.
Okay.
Cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Indeed.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
Thank you. And no problem.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
No problem. Right, out we go.
There he is, the man of the hour. You're the one who saw off the bandits, aren't you? Martha was singing your praises. Takes a brave man to march into danger out of the goodness of his heart. You have my respect.
Just keep you doing your job and you'll be fine.
Oh, what is it they say? Old habits die hard. I trust you won't be reporting me to the Viceroy. Nah. If we'd had a few more like you about, perhaps the Rosfields might still... Listen to me rambling on. Thank you again, and, Take care of yourself.
You too. It is H for world map. And then the other point to get to is over here. See what's going on around here. I'm not seeing anything right now. We'll have a run around. There is something to pick up over here at least.
Excellent.
Oh.
Another fight. Get him, boy! Here! You know what to do.
Was not expecting to be attacked by an antelope, I will say.
Sick of trouble. Get him, boy! Get him!
Alright, I'm not really seeing anything to do. What if we head back to the Vale?
What did you say was in these pies again? Give me one of those.
Fish! All from the sea of grace this bloody...
You there! Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest?
Not really.
We've the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
If the dame has given you her trust, then you have ours as well.
Yeah, we know.
That little shit got what he deserved. If only he hadn't taken poor Tatty in with him.
One of the soldiers at the garrison told me. Told me they found Tatty. If only I'd listened to her. Maybe she...
Well, it happens, love. No point in worrying about it at this point. She's dead. Alright, might as well just go for the main thing. So I'm not sure what's lying nearby that. Drake's Head.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
I'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Yeah.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
He's up to shit talker. The Crystal's Curse.
Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Well, the passage is empty.
At the moment. Something over here. 800 gil. Up we go.
All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with. I swear this passage used to be secret.
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
There you go. In we go.
They never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
No, they won't last long. Did we just crash? I think the game might have crashed. It's not showing us if it has. It has. Alright, let me get that going again. I don't know why it crashed there. Let me get back in there. See how much I've got to recover. Hopefully it auto-saved around the time of the guards. Let's see where we are. Yep, it did. Nothing there. There it is. Lost track of the board for a minute.
They never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
Yeah.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
else we got lined up ahead of us.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
You reckon? Let's go have a fight then.
Let's all like all the rest.
At once!
There, boy!
Get him!
This may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, I'm guessing so, Clive.
What have we here?
Your end.
More insects come to be squashed. You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Okay.
To the talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Get him, boy!
It's Ether.
Then we better make this quick.
Second toggle. You know what to do. Get him, boy! Get him! You know what to do, boy. Over here.
Why won't you die?
I'm better than you.
Is he?
He is! He's a dominant.
Alex. He's got a Kashik.
Poor wretch.
Save your pity. You'll get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
Oh, so he's not a dominant, he's something else.
You know what to do. Not this time.
See, your problem, mate, is you don't know any beating. I'm good at not doing that either.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
But he went.
Come on.
God, duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares. Breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Yeah. I have a feeling we're going to be finding out.
Miners. My God.
Too far gone. The ether's made monsters of them. All you do now is put them out of opposition.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
You think you could call her Isabel? Never mind. If ever there was a reason to overfix an ether flood.
Stop talking, we're in the middle of combat.
Those guards in the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Which way? This way. Sid gonna fall? That was suddenly loose.
Doesn't look that far. Right.
Yeah, Sid's going down.
Whoa, yo. Whoa. Oh. Some help.
Hold on.
Get yourself up here, you fool.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take
We
that.
got you.
Thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
Yeah, there ain't no way back there. Can't take a wrong turn when there is no turn. Because I don't know what's lying forward. Ooh, Crystal Cavern. There's no game back on the Atari ST, I believe. Warcry. Some opponents will use the ability Warcry to invigorate themselves, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for that icon and try to defeat them before they can deal too much damage. anything this way? There's something like up over there, I thought. Oh, maybe not. Yes. Are we going through there? Yep. Potion used. On we go. On we go. Just have to check what that is. In case it's an emergency. Where am I going? Mustn't be this way. I'm assuming it's that way, yeah.
Get him, boy! Over here. Sick of Toggle! Get him! Sick of Toggle!
Down. Ah, there. That looks a big bugger.
Sick of Toggle! There, boy!
Staggered.
Sick of Toggle! Get him, boy!
Take this big bugger down and we'll be okay.
Get him, boy! You know what to do. You know what to do.
Oh, this way, I'll turn the wrong way. Toggles why I can't get lost, leads me the right way. He's a good tracker.
see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy.
Yeah, looks that way.
On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Yeah.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now.
Lids down.
As if that was going to keep us out.
Okay, it looks like my dear lady needs me, so I'm going to have to end for today, unfortunately. There's a football manager dropping later today, and I should be back tomorrow. Thanks for joining me.